Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is currently 6th of Jan, not sure. Anywho, still does feel like in between stage Christmas and New Year because nobody's, oh no, it's the 6th of Jan on Monday I think. Anyway, whatever day it is, not that it's relevant. But it still feel like we're in that in-between period. It's just a bit odd. It's Saturday. I am happy because it is the weekend. I brought with me my little egg bagel. We've also got a banana, it's in the pram. Because I am starting a new phase, which I will talk about more later in this vlog, but so many things that I want to catch you up on. For the moment, we are just having a little walk, just a little local walk in the main road now, so you probably can't hear a word I'm saying. The beginning of that vlog was dead good, so really hope you enjoyed that. Hello everybody, we shall start again. Actually the 4th of January, I have since found out. Don't mind me, I am just living in a laundrette. Not sure what all that is there, but that is the premise of today's video. We're having a sort out at home. All the Christmas decks are down. I said to Stefan before Christmas, I am scheduling in a day where we're going to sort that loft out because we need a tip run. The loft is an absolute hellhole. You can see here, hang on. Those are bin bags. Summer had to clear out in the week, so she's got some stuff to go to the tip. This house is just full of rubbish. We're gonna have a big tip run over the next couple of days and a good sort out of this hell hole of a house. I have also done all my washing and I'm sick of my tumble dryer being on, so I got the maiden out last night. And if you can hear that like whirring in the background, that is a dehumidifier, because I am terrified that this house is gonna get damp. So anywho, happy Saturday. If I do look like I've been crying, that's because I have. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not. Basically, I am just so dramatic and I must be due on my period because I've cried like every day for the last few days over literally something and nothing. So I have had to redo my makeup, hence why I look like this. Ronnie is down for a nap. We went for our little walk this morning. We have this coffee, it's a little cafe, and the last few times we've been, it's not been open or something's happened. And we went on New Year's Day, I think it was. Oh, like I love the coffee from there, and like just going for a coffee in the morning is like one of my favourite things to do. I'm a very simple person. We got there, Stefan was like, it's not going to be open, it's not going to be open. And we could like literally see across the road, like the shutter was up and I was like, oh my god, they are open. Toddled off across the road and then what was we greeted with? Floods. The whole place was flooded. The whole front of the cafe bit, it's like on a park near where we live. It was all flooded. The guy was like, luckily the cafe is fine. We walked there again this morning and it was shut. I think it only opens at 11, but this was like 10:30. It just wasn't meant to be, but that is fine. Stefan's gone to the gym, so I'm gonna have a bit of a sort out of the kitchen because the kitchen cupboards are just a nightmare. Literally, like you open a cupboard and things fall out, like the Tupperware cupboard and all that, like can't deal. Also, in other news, heatless curlers are the way forward. Not. Been a bit of her health journey. I mean, what is that? Try not to do too much to my hair at the minute in terms of heat. So I try to wash it as little as possible as well. As you can tell, ran out of dry shampoo, so I've just tried to use talcum powder over the last day or two. But it's actually not that long since I've washed it, but it literally goes greasy so quick. But anyway, I go on TikTok every now and then, and everyone uses heatless curlers, and like I'm like, oh my god, it looks incredible. And then I remembered I also had some heatless curlers. It's like a big sausage thing that you put over your head and then like wrap your hair around it and sleep in it. Now, I woke up and it all fell out on one side. So like, how does that work? And it's not because I've got short hair, because I actually bought this heatless curler ages ago when I used to have extensions, and I would obviously put it in at night and then in the morning it would have all fell out because like I'm asleep and I'm moving. So it would have all fell out and then it's like just not curled. So anyway, I've tried it again last night. This side was poker straight when I woke up because it had all come out of the curler. This side was kind of a little bit of a curl, but obviously we've been outside now and it's kind of done that. So other than putting heat on my hair, I'm not really sure what to do with it. So this is what we're dealing with, to be honest. I'm going to make myself a brew because I literally do that before I do any task. Obviously I didn't get my coffee from the coffee shop this morning, so I was a bit devastated about that. I started with clearing the kitchen cupboards because does anyone else have like a Tupperware cupboard that literally makes me want to scream the house down? Ronnie is asleep, but he's been asleep for about an hour and a half now, so he's probably due for waking up. So I'm going to get as much done as I possibly can before he wakes up. Join us whilst we declutter our house, get rid of some shit. I need to make some room to put them in the cupboards because I can't deal with that, to be honest, up there. It is just tea bags and spare milk, but there's nowhere else for it to live. I literally look like I'm just disposing of a dead body with these gloves on. But let me tell you, our water gets so hot when I'm washing the pots, and I've also got a really bad paper cut, and so I can't wash the pots without wearing gloves. But anyway, I'll talk you through my 2025 goals in terms of my fitness, because my goals have always been, no they've not. For the last 12 months, my goal has always been the same, but I've just never really got there because I only work when I've got structure and a plan and something to follow, because other than that, I can't focus on something if I've not got it written down basically in front of me. I decided I wanted to get myself an online coach to basically give me a path to go down. If you've followed me for a while, you'll know that I have actually trained to be a PT. You would think that I probably know what to do, and the thing is, like, I do know what to do, but it's just putting it into practice that I find really, really difficult. And so I find I can't make myself accountable. Obviously, I'm a busy mom, I'm a working mom, I have 1,001 things going on in my head at any one time. After Ronnie, when he was still really, really young, I would go all day and not eat anything, and that was never the intention. And so my fitness goals are to basically build my strength and build my lower half. I found a coach. She is lovely. Her and her boyfriend do online coaching. I had a bit of a consultation with Penny, and obviously we went through my goals and what I wanted to achieve. So she put together a program for me to follow and gave me some ideas for like nutrition and meals that I can prep, because that's where I go wrong. If I was getting hungry, I probably wouldn't have the time to make anything. I'd either not eat anything or I would eat the wrong things, if that makes sense. In order to be building strength, building muscle, you've got to be eating the right things. I've been on plan for 4 days now. I obviously weighed myself, I sent some pictures over to Penny, and I have a check-in with her every 2 weeks where I will obviously go through progress over the previous 2 weeks, send pictures and my weight. I've never been one for weighing myself, and I always said, like, you can't go off the scales, it's just a number. I hate the thought of anyone, especially myself, becoming obsessed with the weight or obsessed with calories and things. I've never been obsessed over things like that. I always just go off the way I look. In doing so for the last 12 months, I've never really changed and never got to my end goal, if that makes sense. I don't really have an end goal as such. I want a bigger bum and bigger legs, basically, to put it like that. But I also want to build strength, and I want to feel strong. My hobbies obviously tie into my goal. Once I've got a bit of structure and a bit of routine, which obviously I have now, I do find that I perform so much better. I need a list to follow or instructions, basically. So yeah, so that's my fitness update for the beginning of 2025. I would also love this year to do a high rocks. Maybe would go against my goals for the beginning of the year, but it's maybe something I could look into for the end of the year, because obviously my goals at the moment, I'm in a bulking phase, so cardio and things like that are at a minimum. I do need to obviously still be doing 8,000 steps every day. In terms of like actual cardio sessions, they are not a thing right now. Before I got pregnant, I did actually sign up for high rocks, and then a week or so later I found out I was pregnant, so I was like, I can't do high rocks anymore. So yeah, that is another goal for me for 2025. This cupboard is my next job, and I'm doing it now because I know it actually won't take me that long. Oh gosh, this one I did the other day anyway, because literally I was pulling things out and everything was falling out, and honestly I nearly screamed this house down. is where I'm up to. Not actually sure whether it looks any different to what it did before, to be honest, but no, at least I can see everything because there was some crumpets in there, and let me tell you, significantly out of date. That's why when I do a food shop, typically I clear everything out and start from fresh and like put all the new stuff to the back, bring the old stuff to the front. I am a little bit anal like that, but it's much better. Like I said, I can see everything that's in there now. Oh, Ronnie's just waking up. Just need Stefan to reach those up there and then I can put them in that cupboard. And then that's that section done. This section, I did show you that before. It's got like bits in it. Veg, there is some veg in there. Lol, that is it's only just been put in there. My air fryer's in there, pans, etc. But there's a lot of space in these cupboards, so once I start clearing them out, I might be able to move some of these things into there. But for now, I'm just gonna ignore that one. Stefan's trying to say he's on his way home from the gym, so I'm gonna stop that there for now. I'm just having some dinner, I'm having some chicken sausages. I made myself a brew because I didn't actually do that before, and I'm gonna bring Ronnie dog down. Hiya. Hello. Hiya.
Hello. Did you have a good sleepies?
Next hurdle, potty training. Don't mind us, this is probably highly inappropriate for YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm just covering the toilet so you can't actually see what he's doing. Sunday the 5th of January, the first day of potty training, 8:45 AM. We've got the Grinch on, he's got his juice, he's got his snacks, so we'll see how it goes.
Ronnie did wee-wees in his potty, look!
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah! Good morning everyone, happy Sunday. Another day, another walk. I love this weather. Do you, Stefan?
Yeah, I love it.
Stefan's fuming that I brought him out in this picturesque weather, but I do like it. It is a mammoth task getting out with a baby. I remember the days when we would come out for a walk. We would literally just get up and go. Those days are gone. That does not happen nowadays. It's 3 hours from getting up this morning to actually getting out. But we're here and we're having a great time. Well, I am anyway. I'm chief dog poo carrier, which is always amazing. Love that for me. As you will have seen this morning, started potty training Ronnie. He had a little pee. No number twos though. There's people out building snowmen. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, I don't really know what I'm doing. But I think the gist is you let him sit on the potty for so long each day with some snacks in front of the Grinch. Ronnie chose the Grinch, he loves the Grinch, until he does a pee, and then we applaud him. It was amazing.
What does it say?
FYI girls, if you're thinking of coming for a little walk, I would not recommend wearing your Adenola leggings because I literally feel like I've got no pants on. My little legs are freezing. We are heading back now. I do always love starting my day with a walk. Do you guys?
Yay!
Woohoo! I'm trying to instill into Ronnie being a little outdoors human.
Is it over his eyes?
Oh, Charlie's leads come off and everything. Oh, chaos. There's 5 dogs coming down. Oh, that's funny. Same day, different hat. Nothing to do with the fact it's cold outside. Absolutely 100% because my hair needs washing. But anyway, I'm just heading to the gym. Just having my rice crackers with peanut butter on one and jam on another. God, chef's kiss. So I'm just eating these, but if you've ever eaten peanut butter, it's like stuck in my teeth. So I'm gonna have these, get to the gym. I need to nip to Tesco on the way back and get a couple of bits, as per. I am home from the gym. I did a lovely upper session, really enjoyed it. I will pluck up the courage to film some bits in the gym if that's what you're interested in. And I'm gonna have to pluck up the courage because my coach will be asking for videos of me just to check my form and stuff, so I'm gonna have to like literally get over the anxiety of filming myself in the gym. She's gonna ask for these videos and I know she's gonna ask for these videos. When me and Stefan used to go to the gym together, obviously he would film me and I didn't care, like I wasn't asked. If anyone was looking, I really wasn't bothered, but like just the thought of doing it on my own, I'm like, oh. I was gonna show it you actually, but I don't know why I didn't, because now I've demolished it, but I had a sweet chili chicken wrap with avocado and it was bloody lovely. Just made myself a cup of calm tea. If you watched my videos around Christmas, my mum got me a Twinings advent calendar. The tea bags in there was a calm tea bag, but I've actually got a box of these calm tea bags. They're like spice, chamomile and something. It's dead nice. I'm gonna journal because one of my 2025 goals is to start journaling. I did go through a phase of it. Again, if you watched my channel last year, I went through a phase of journaling and I did it for about a week and a half. Then I just got out of the routine. And the thing is, I know this for a full fact. I felt better when I did it. And like, it was as though I was genuinely manifesting things. Like it actually works. So like, if I got chocolate on my chin, that's not part of the plan. I know it actually works, then why do I not do more of it? So I'm taking this opportunity now. Whilst Ronnie's asleep, the house is nice and tidy. I'm gonna do my journaling for 5 minutes. And then also, I've been recommending this book to you for about 6 months and still not finished it myself. So I'm gonna read a little bit more of this book, which I really do enjoy. My mum's actually watched the film now and I'm dying to watch the film, but I'm not gonna watch the film until I've obviously read the book. But yeah, one of my other 2025 goals is to be more active on Instagram and TikTok. It's very conflicting because I said we shouldn't spend too much time on our phones and I really can't stand it. We all do it, we're all guilty of it. When I'm conscious of it, I'm like, oh my God, I actually do this a lot. Whenever there's any spare time, I'm like, right, I'll just go on my phone, I'll just go on Instagram for 5 minutes, I'll just go on TikTok for 5 minutes. And I can be sat there for over an hour. And I think of all the things I could have had done in that time. I mean, I know we all deserve a break and we all deserve to relax. But say for example, if I'm in the gym and for some reason I find myself on Instagram, say I get a message, or to be honest, what I do when I'm in the gym, because it's a time when I'm on my own and it's a time just for me and no distractions, I do tend to do my posting for Enhanced, which is my business page, Enhanced Retreat. I usually do my posting there because I'm not distracted by home life. I do my post on Instagram. If I get trapped on my phone and then I sort of look up, I feel like I've not been there. It's weird. I don't know whether anybody else feels like that. I feel like I'm back in the room. It's really bizarre. I don't know. Going back to my goal, I do want to post more on Instagram and TikTok. I have an idea of the kind of thing I want to do. It'll be very similar lines to my YouTube, but maybe just opening myself up to a wider audience, a younger audience. Because, I mean, obviously I've got an 11-year-old stepdaughter. Through her, I know that TikTok is the way forward. TikTok is like what everybody is on, because the thing is nowadays we don't have time to sit and watch a 40-minute YouTube video. If you're sat watching this now, then you do, and I thank you so much, because I love lengthy YouTube videos. I always have done, hence why I'm doing what I do, because from being, I don't know, maybe Summer's age, or maybe like 11, 12 years old, I would say I would watch Jamie Genevieve, I would watch Ellie Swift, I've watched her from the beginning, Gemma Miles, literally like the originals. I would sit and watch them. I was obsessed and I didn't care what content it was. So like if it was like a makeup video, which I'm not really into makeup videos in all honesty, like, because I enjoyed the person and I enjoyed watching the person and listening to the person, like I would just sit and watch all the videos and I loved it. Hence why I do what I do now, because I love watching them. So I love making them. I have a goal in mind of where I want to be with my YouTube in 12 months time. I had this 12 months ago, but I never actually wrote it down. I never really believed in myself. I never really believed that I had the power to get to where I want to be. I think that self-doubt makes me not want to write it down, because I think, well, if I do get to the end of the year and I haven't made it to that goal, whatever that goal might be, for you it could be anything, but if you don't fully believe in yourself, which I haven't done in the past and I want to start doing, you're never going to get there, because the only person that you need to believe in you is you. There's no point looking for validation from everybody else. You know, like, obviously the closest person and the person I spend the most of my time with is Stefan. Stefan's goals are very different to mine. I can't expect Stefan to be sort of pushing my goals every day, because then his own goals might fall by the wayside. So the only person I can count on to be where I want to be is myself. So I do need to stop looking for exterior validation and somebody to come knocking on my door and telling me I've made it. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only person that's going to get me to where I want to be is me. That being said, my career goals and my YouTube goals, I'm going to write them down. The next chapter in this manifestation book, I believe, is the reason that I haven't actually written in it until today, is because the section is my ideal life. And it says, what does your ideal life look like? You can manifest your dream by creating a comprehensive list of everything you desire. Be as detailed as you wish. That's what I'm going to do now. I write my ideal life for the next 12 months. I see myself in a certain place, in a certain position in years to come. Like, you know, sometimes when you just can't envision something, I can. Like, it's there. I can see it. I can see my life, and I can see the success. There are steps I've got to take to get myself there. Just plodding along and just doing the bare minimum is never going to get me there, if that makes any sense. But anywho, I'm going to stop blabbering now.
You were very talkative yesterday.
More? 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 You want more? Do you want more of your Crispies? Loves these from Aldi. Just a little snack for tea. Get a small one. Oh my god! It's a dinosaur! Good evening. Well, I look bloody dishevelled. I've just been sat doing some editing. Stefan's been watching the football. Before I go, I'm going to make my next meal and I'll show it you. So I've got Greek yogurt, which I'm running out of, so I need to get some more of that. Meringue nest, gorgeous. Raspberries, I've just managed to pick out. Yes, darling. Hello. I've just managed to pick out the fresh looking ones because the rest were a little bit mouldy. I will be purchasing frozen ones next week. Hello, Nosy Parker. Then I've just used one little dark chocolate. These Gillian chocolate. Love these, by the way. Obviously prefer the normal ones, but we had these left over from Christmas. I've literally just put one of them in. I'm not a massive dark chocolate lover, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes needs bloody must. So yeah, so I'm gonna have this. Ronnie will be going down very shortly for his, well, for sleep, because it's now 7 o'clock. And then I will have a shower, put my pyjamas on, and, sorry, what? I'm so angry right now. I can't remember what I was saying. So once Ronnie's got in bed, I will have a shower, put my pyjamas on. He's still laughing, it's not funny. Then we will continue to watch a series we've been watching, which brings me very nicely onto my recommendations. We've been watching Bad Sisters, the 2nd season. If you've not watched the 1st season, you need to watch it. It is amazing, it's so bloody good. We finished the 2nd season and we've started a new series called Missing You on Netflix, and that's really, really good as well. So that's where we're up to with our series. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this little video. If you've got anything you want to see from me, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Go and follow me over on Instagram. It's @jodeby_. I'll see you in our next one. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.